Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
Welcome into 302 Sports for our downstate game of the week. It's Friday night at the beach, and we have the Penn Colonials taking on the Cape Henlopen Vikings. Neither team is ranked in our Super 7, but Cape is knocking on the door following their 33-3 win over Class AA St. Mark's last week. Cape Henlopen has been a playoff team for the past 5 years, finding themselves in the middle of the pack in Class AAA. Penn, meanwhile, has struggled to get their footing playing 3A District 1, where it's tough to make a living with teams like Middletown, Slasianum, Appoquinimink, Hodgson, and now Caravel. The Colonials last made the state tournament in 2021, where they reached the second round.
Well, Penn, as you said, off to a little bit of a rough start. 5 passes for 34 yards and 104 total yards. And the difference is that Jamison Tingle, 173 yards throwing,
right,
and 117 yards on the ground.
Involved in 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, you're right. A hand in every one. Penn will have to play great D until their offense kicks in. I'm wondering if heat will be a little bit of a factor tonight. It is warm, and they have some big guys up front who may need a break.
The Colonials head coach is Matt Sable, who begins his 8th season. The Penn offense is under the control of a sophomore transfer, Cam Gardner, at quarterback. They are big and athletic up front on offense and defense. Last week, they ran into a St. George's team that they can chew up yards and run in the run game. Senior Malik Pinkett led their offense with their lone TD and had 10 carries in the game. But, Jim, I don't see Pinkett in uniform. I don't see him even on I don't see an extra player on the sideline. So, not sure Pinkett's going to play tonight. Coach, Penn only ran 35 offensive plays last week, which was a combination of the St. George's run game keeping the ball and the Colonials unable to get their passing game going. That is one of the benefits of the first game, though, a week to work out the kinks, and we may see more of a ground game this week from Penn.
Yeah, last week Penn had a lot of trouble defending the run. They did have some nice sprint screens and a sprint out package. They have good size, and at the beginning of the game, they have great takeoff. They stay low. But when they get tired, you can see the pad level change, and that is going to be a problem. They threw the ball 19, ran it 19. When they blitz their inside linebackers, and there was a portion of the game last week with St. George's when they had 8 coming, and they were able to block up the run. But if they sat back and read, they were not that successful in defending. So blitzing the inside linebackers may be a key. The only problem is Cape is working with a spread offense, and that causes you to make some adjustments.
Chip Knapp takes over the helm of the Vikings after a year off from his 3 seasons at Dover. Prior to that, Knapp spent a career at Wesley College, finishing his tenure as head coach. In his 3 seasons at Dover, he had a record of 24-12, taking the Senators to the Class AAA state championship game in his 2nd season. Interestingly, his final game at Dover was a loss in the state tournament to Cape Henlopen. The Vikings go as quarterback Jamison Tingle goes. We will talk more about him later, but Tingle was involved in all 5 of Cape's touchdowns last week, 3 passing, 2 rushing. Cape is rebuilding up front after graduating most of their offensive line, but they have some playmakers. They can stretch the field, and they can score in a flash.
Yeah, the interesting thing is Cape will make you play in space. They're going to spread out, and they're going to use motion to force you to make changes in your secondary. They had 2 backs last week, quarterback and a running back with over 100 yards. Tingle at quarterback and Ty Handy, and then they also had 4 receivers who had catches. So they show an early ability to be able to spread the ball around. In addition, when Cape kicks off, they've been putting it in the end zone.
Right.
So that can be a switch of position as we go through the night.
We will look at our arena's Deli's players to watch after these commercial timeouts here on 302 Sports Downstate Game of the Week.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of professionals to help you plan your dream wedding. From our in-house florist to our award-winning culinary team, we will take care of everything, making sure your day will be one to remember. Reach out today to schedule your tour at Baywood. The Clubhouse.
And welcome back to 302 Sports Downstate Game of the Week. It's time for tonight's Arenas Deli's Players to Watch. Arenas Deli has 5 locations to serve you. The original Arenas Deli in downtown Rehoboth Beach, Arenas Cafe at the Villages of 5 Points in Lewis, in Milford, and at the airport in Georgetown, and Arenas Pub located on Route 1 between Lewis and Rehoboth Beach. And let's start with the William Penn Colonials. 3 guys we want to look at in tonight's game. Number 20, Aiden Rudo. He's a junior running back linebacker. Led the team in tackles last week with 13 tackles. He also had 1 reception for 7 yards.
Moaz Brooks, junior, 1 reception for 9 yards. He had a nice defensive night with 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. And that tells you he's playing on the other side of the line.
And then finally, number 4, Caden Kelly, senior quarterback and wide receiver, 3 catches for 19 yards. 1 of 4 receivers for William Penn. What did you see in him on film, Coach?
Well, when you can move to those different positions, you're looking at a real versatile player. I'm not sure there's 3 quarterbacks listed or threw the ball last week, so it'll be interesting to see what they're going to do. 3 receptions, that's the most of anybody on their team. So I'm sure they knocked the kinks out, and we're going to see a little different team this week.
And let's talk about the Cape Henlopen Vikings. It starts with number 4, Jamison Tingle, junior quarterback, and might see him at some safety. 10 of 15 for 173 yards. You already alluded to that. He was a second-team all-district quarterback last year. What do you see in this young man?
One of the things that stands out is he's very accurate with a long ball, and that's hard for young quarterbacks to do. But he throws the ball deep. It's very much, and he can read the front to get a lot of scrambling yardage. He is very, very good.
And number 24, Cordell Richards, senior linebacker tight end. 2 catches last week for 35 yards, 4 tackles on defense. He was a first-team all-district linebacker last year for the Vikings.
Yeah, he's around the ball. He moves very well. And when you have two-way people like that, got to be in pretty good condition. So he's a good one, 2-way player. They have several of those.
And finally, number 8, Ty Handy, the senior running back, defensive back. 5 carries. He was one of those guys you alluded to with 106 yards, and he also contributed 4 tackles on the defense.
Yeah, having another back that can go over 100 yards really makes it difficult for your defense to key in. And then doing a great job on defense with tackles. So I think that Cape is going to keep the spread game and force William Penn out of that kind of 8-man front.
Coming up, Coach Shack and I will break down tonight's game with the X's and O's after this commercial timeout.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone.
And welcome back to 302 Sports Downstate Game of the Week. We are in Lewis, Delaware at the beach. You're watching the Citadel Concepts pregame show on 302 Sports as we get closer to kickoff for tonight's Downstate Friday night game of the week. It's time for the X's and O's, brought to you by Louie's Pizza. Louie's Pizza is 11 Rehoboth Avenue, just steps from the beach and the boardwalk. So we'll start with William Penn. What are their keys to victory tonight? Is they have to get the edge offense rolling, win the trenches, and contain Tingle.
Yes, I agree. Not quite sure what the quarterback situation will be. I'm sure that they've decided after looking at film and those kind of things, but they've had several people in that lineup. So I think that's one of the first things. They're better on the edge with their runs than they are inside.
And for Cape Henlopen, their keys to victory: stretch the field, set the edge on defense, score early, and they have a big crowd here. Get this crowd into the game.
Yes, I think there's a lot of optimism after the game last week. They're pretty excited. There are some really talented two-way players on their team, which stuck out in film that I'm watching. They got to stay injury-free, because if you take one out, you really remove two positions when you have the two-way people.
Folks, our 2025 sponsors of Downstate Friday Night High School Football: Citadel Concepts, 14 restaurants along the culinary coast. Arena's Deli does our players to watch. Louie's Pizza. Active Pest Solutions sponsors our Pest of the Game. Premier Physical Therapy. Juan Johnson State Farm. First State Orthopedics. Compete Event Management. Capstone Homes. Barclay Heating and Air. Dover Federal Credit Union. And Win the Day Planner. And while we're talking about Win the Day Planner, it's your one-stop shop to help students and athletes realize the power of planning. Win the Day helps student athletes become the best version of themselves. Folks, we'll take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back. Should be getting close to kickoff, waiting for the national anthem.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
And welcome back to Delaware Live Sports Downstate Game of the Week. Here on 302 Sports, I'm Benny Mitchell. Providing color for tonight's game is my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. Brandon Hall, Missy Holliquist, and Lauren Dickerson on the cameras. Your halftime and post-game stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Our stat man is Dave Marvel. Let's go to the turf report. We're on artificial turf tonight. It's in excellent condition. And 80 degrees here as we approach kickoff with 12-mile-an-hour winds. So pretty good weather. Supposed to drop down to 70 before we put the leather to the toe to the leather. Folks, Compete Event Management, they sponsor our Pigskin Picks that you can watch Friday mornings on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. They run wrestling tournaments throughout the state and even have an apparel line that can be personalized for your tournament. Not looking to run an event, but looking for competition? Compete events are where you want to be. They are well run and organized. Their next upcoming event, Primal Showdown, September 21st at St. George's Votech in Middletown. Dover Federal Credit Union brings us our halftime and post-game score. Dover Federal Credit Union voted 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. The color guard is on the field, so we're getting closer to our national anthem. Let's talk about some other games around the state tonight. A lot of cross-district, cross-class games. Big one in AAA, Dover at Appoquinimink at 7 o'clock. In AA, Wilmington Friends at Woodbridge, 7 o'clock kickoff. Conrad at Milford, 7 p.m. We'll see the start of the Rod Milstead era. Some cross-class games, Caravel at Red Lion on 7 p.m. You can see that game on our channel as well. The Battle of the Bone, Laurel at Brandywine, should be underway. They had a 6 o'clock kickoff. Seaford at Indian River at 6. Odessa at Newark Charter at 7. And North Carolina at Lake Forest at 7 p.m. These Cape Henlopen Vikings will travel up to Lake Forest next week. That was a team that we saw a couple times, Jim, last year. They're pretty talented for a AA team.
Yes. And we've seen them make some dramatic comebacks. Not sure which way it was going to go, and all of a sudden they really came together and did a good job. But they are talented, as you said.
Folks, we're going to take another commercial timeout as we await for the arrival of the two teams and the national anthem. We'll be right back after these commercial timeouts.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com. Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
To customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioning ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right. To help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Air. Looking to
And welcome back. We're shortly approaching kickoff here. Nice night here down in Lewis. Again, like we said, the temperature should drop closer to 70 by here in the first quarter as sun goes down and we get that bay breeze. Wind blowing from right to left, kind of fluttered. Not a steady breeze. Well, they're going to take us right up to 7 o'clock, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah.
And the captains head to the middle of the field. And again, no number 1 for William Penn. So Pinkett apparently not playing. That's a big miss for William Penn.
It is. It is. But it's interesting he's not even here.
No. And I noticed on crutches for Cape Henlopen, there's free safety number 0, Andrew Messick.
Broken foot.
Is that what it is, broken foot?
Yes.
And also, they have a number 11, but he wasn't padded and he's not on the roster. So, Matt Sable, head coach of William Penn, 8th season. Chip Knapp here, his first one at Cape Henlopen. Spent 3 years at Dover. Prior to that, a career at Wesley College.
Yeah, a lot of experience, a lot of time in football.
And a lot of photographers out there get this coin toss.
You're right. There are quite a few. That's like an NFL game here.
And if our field camera was working, it would be out there too. But
nobody spit, I guess.
Yeah, we got to wait for the kickoff.
Bad joke, sorry.
Cape Henlopen wins the toss. They are going to defer to the second half, and William Penn will take the ball. So, folks, we're going to step aside for the national anthem. We'll be back with the kickoff here at 302's Downstate Game of the Week between the William Penn Colonials from Newcastle, Delaware, and the Cape Henlopen Vikings from Lewis. So we're not quite ready, folks, for the national anthem. So we'll stick right with the action here as the two teams are ready to take the field. One of the most anticipated crowd events of a high school football game. As you see, Cape Henlopen comes out with a sledgehammer. Last year, Middletown took a sledgehammer out on the road in Middletown, but it's illegal. They got a 15-yard penalty to start the game.
I did not know
I didn't
that.
either. Apparently needed it today.
Yeah. Wow.
Make sure you check our Facebook page tomorrow. We'll have some pictures up of tonight's game. And now we are going to step aside for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick. Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. As the ROTC retires the colors from the field. That means it's one of 2 things, Jim. The race is getting ready to start, or it's time for some football. Yeah, gentlemen, start your engines.
It was good, and there were a lot of people singing.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Which is neat. My compliments to Kate.
So Cape Henlopen will kick off. They'll be in the white helmets, gray jerseys and pants, Columbia blue numbers with gold trim. They'll be moving from right to left, meaning east to west, or west to east. And it'll be kicking off to the Colonials in the cherry helmets, white jerseys, black pants. It is not red at Wayne Penn, it's cherry and black.
Oh, okay.
And they'll be moving from left to right. It's time for our opening kickoff here. And the Vikings kick it away. And it's going to be taken at about the 9-yard line. And out to the 35. Where he is run out of bounds. Did not get a number on that carry. So here we go, 1st and 10. There's a flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold on William Penn. So that start at the 30 now goes back to the 20. 1st and 10 for the Colonials. And it looks like they'll come out with Gardner at quarterback, Cam Gardner, the sophomore. Pistol formation with an up back. It's going to be a handoff right side.
Nice job shedding the block.
Number 20 on the carry, Aiden Rudo. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Then give credit to Peyton on the tackle.
Peyton, number 50.
2nd and 10 for the Colonials. Break the huddle, pistol formation. This time the up back is right behind the line of scrimmage. Goes in motion. Again, up the middle for the Colonials. Pickup of about 3 on the play. And that was again Rutto. So Rutto has to now fill the shoes of Pinkett.
Like
3rd and 7 for the Colonials.
Quadrell Richards, 24, on the stop. They have thrown the swing pass in this situation. They like to work on the edge when they need more than 5.
Third and 7. A little trouble getting some players on the field. And still in the, now they're going to move out of the pistol into the shotgun formation. Running back to the left. Gardner rolls left. Looks downfield. Has a man open. Broken up. And it's going to be hard to make out these Cape Henlopen numbers.
Yes, I'm struggling a little bit. Of the heck. Amari Jackson with a nice play coming in front of the receiver. He gets a pass breakup.
So 3 and out for the Colonials. Floater bounces about the 45. Takes a William Penn bounce to about the 50. 9:49 to play here in the first quarter. Cape's going to take over in plus territory at the William Penn 48-yard line.
He was getting coached up a little bit when after he grounded that. The coach wanted to let him keep rolling.
Right.
Well, you're going to see an exciting offense.
Jameson Tingle will take over at quarterback for the Vikings. Their first drive of the game.
The most successful thing that I've seen William Penn do is bring those 2 inside linebackers. Going to be tough here because of going against the spread.
Right. First and 10 for the Vikings at the Colonials 48. They break the huddle, a little confusion getting lined up. Now a lot of confusion getting lined up. Vikings get set. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle of the 22. Osmir Batten. And he's going to pick up a chunk. Gain of about 5.
Looked like Brooks on the tackle, picking up where he left off last week.
Second and 5 for the Vikings here.
They have nice size up front, William Penn.
Tingle in the shotgun. Slot to the near side, receiver far to the right. And the Vikings are going to have to take an early timeout. As that's twice now they've had a little trouble getting things going here, Jim.
Yeah, there was a little communication problem there, and they young man was standing right alongside of the head coach. I don't want to point him out.
But that's 2 plays where they just took a while to get set up. We're going to stay right here with the action because we're only not even 3 minutes into the game with the Vikings having to burn a timeout early.
And again, it can happen, with the shifting and the motions and the resetting. Really got to be on top of things.
Well, I see one of the coaches going over a signal, so maybe a signal issue. So the Vikings coming out of their timeout, 2nd and 5. Motion to the far side. To Batten again. And he gets out to about the 41, close to the 40. Pickup of a couple. It's going to bring up third down.
Xavier Lee on the stop. Number 50.
33 for the Colonials. And the Vikings break the huddle. Trips to the far side.
Empty.
Quick motion. Now they're empty. Has a man breaking open. That's number 5.
What a great
Amari
pass.
Jackson for a Viking first down. So the Vikings in the red zone quickly here with 8:03 to play, first quarter.
Like I said, he has a tremendous skill of throwing the ball a distance and being very, very accurate. He doesn't just throw it up there and let him run under it. He puts it on the mark, and that was a heck of a catch, too.
Yeah. You got parallel the ground. Ball at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. First trip into the red zone.
Yeah, they switched their defense now. They're in an odd front.
It's going to be Tingle. Gets hit initially in the backfield and thrown forward for a gain of about 2.
I think they were trying to run an inside quarterback trap. Aiden Rudo on the stop. Just got a little jammed up in there. Yeah, last week they were mostly even. Now we have an odd, and that's probably to give themselves some more help in the secondary.
2nd and 8 for the Vikings at the 10. Shift their tight end over to the far side. Hand off to Batten. It looks like a read. And it's going to be a touchdown for Osmir Batten and the Vikings.
Nice inside zone play. Nice read by the running back. Score Cape. So what he did, there weren't as many people in the box, so run the ball inside.
Right. On the kick, I believe that's 28, Austin Tyndall. And his kick is good. Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company
And welcome back. Tyndall will kick it away. Folks, we are struggling with our scoreboard here. And we'll try to get it fixed. 7-0 Cape Henlopen right now. And William Penn will return it out to the 30 or 20-yard line. 1st and 10 again for the Colonials.
Stopped that time by Handy, number 8, his second special teams tackle. No, he's going to run free.
So 1st and 10 for the Colonials. Ball at the 20. Shotgun formation for Gardner. Gardner goes up center, pulls it out, bounces it to the outside, and gets out of bounds after a gain of about 1. So 2nd and 9 here for the Colonials. And a little trouble getting the wheels going here on the bus, Jim.
Yes. 9 on the tackle that time. Nathan Duffy. Yeah, the Cape kids really run to the football.
Nope. This time trapped in the backfield. Yeah. Loss of about 4 or 5 on the play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 12, 13.
Great penetration that time by the front line. And 24, Richards on the stop. And we have limping off number 9.
It's Jameer Ross. So trips to the far side. One of the receivers there short to the line. Running back switches over, flips the formation. And we have whistles. And we have a delay game, it looks like. So that backs up even more to a 3rd and 18. William Penn's only attempted 1 pass tonight. Gardner drops back, looks left, throws, and out of bounds. It brings up 4th down.
This should give some good field position for the Vikings.
Well, they started their first drive on the plus side. End over end kick. Going to bounce at about the 34 and take a Cape bounce. And they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the William Penn 31. So the Vikings 1st and 10 at the William Penn 31. 5:15 to play here in the first quarter. Tingle brings the play in.
Three-man front for William Penn. Now the backers step up.
And maybe a gain of 1. It was Lemuth on the carry. So Ross back in the game.
Did a nice job of coming downhill, making that stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at their own, at the William Penn 31. Tingle drops back, rolls left, turns around, roll a little Fran Tarkington here. Looks downfield, throws, has a man wide open in the middle of the field at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up about 9.
Nice job.
That was Batson on the catch.
Ross on the stop, but in case some people don't know who Fran Tarkington was.
Right.
But that was it. Scramble, got his feet under him, and found the crosser. Nice job.
And we got our scoreboard back operational. For now. So it gives them 10 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Hand off to Batson, and he's going to pick up about 4 on the play.
Chase Foxworth on the stop.
Vikings lead 7-0 here. 3-3-3 to play in the first quarter.
Cape doing a nice job of getting off the ball.
This is a cross-district game. Cape Henlopen in Class 3A, District 2. William Penn from Class 3A, District 1. Motion goes to the far side. Tingle brings down a high snap, takes it himself, and he's going to pick up a couple. Again, 20 right in the mix of all that.
Foxworth on the stop, number 5.
Takes the ball inside the 5. 3rd and 2 for the Vikings at the 4. So they can still get a first down. Two receivers to the left, one goes in motion. Tingle takes the shotgun snap. Look to the left right away, has a man open, hit at the 1. That was 24 on the carry. Del Richards. It's going to be a first down, though.
Moore, 21 on the stop. A nice play.
Ball at the 2. Yeah, that's a nice defensive play there. This gives the Vikings a 1st and goal from the 2. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Slot to the far side. Motion. Tingle has Batson, and he is hit in the backfield by a herd of William Penn Colonials.
50 Xavier Lee.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Some great penetration that time.
Yeah, one of my things we talked about before the game, Jim, was this big William Penn line. I mean, they can cause problems.
Yes, and they have started to give some of them a break. And that's a smart move on their part.
They're going to flood the far side as they go in motion. Tingle comes back to the left. Stiff arm, hit at the 1. And they're going to say down at the 1. It's William Penn defense not afraid to come up and make a hit.
They definitely have improved since last week.
Right.
They really have.
That's 2 big hits at the goal line. So ball at the 1. They're going to say went out of bounds with 35.5.
We're going to take a timeout.
It looks like they are, folks. We're going to take one with them. The score, Cape Henlopen 7, William Penn 0. We'll be right back.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon. From Fenwick Island to Middletown.
And we're back to Cape Henlopen High School. Vikings take a timeout with 35.5 with the ball on the 1, 3rd down and goal. Ready to play whistles? So Vikings down to 1 timeout left in the half. See, this is where I like to go under center, Jim.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. Why go back 4 yards?
And it's hand off to Batson. I don't think he got in.
No, they have defended their zone play.
Batson on the carry makes it a 4th down and goal from the 1. Maybe even inside the 1.
Yeah, they haven't used the lead back at all. They're depending on the zone, kind of a little bit of a misdirection with the back stepping one way and coming back.
And it looks like the Vikings are going to settle to try to score this thing at the start of the 2nd quarter. So your score, folks, at the end of 1 quarter of play, Cape Henlopen 7, William Penn 0. We'll be right back with the start of the 2nd quarter.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com. Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
And welcome back. Start of the 2nd quarter as the teams switch ends. Cape will now be moving from left to right on your computer screen, on your television if you hooked it up to your smart TV. 4th down and goal to go. And it looks like the nose of the ball is sitting on the goal line. Some scores from the out-of-town scoreboard for the Battle of the Bone. Laurel leads Brandywine 20-13. Brandywine ranked number 1 in single A. So here we go. 2nd quarter about to get underway. Tingle in the shotgun. Batson to his left. Motion comes. And it's going to be Tingle left side.
Close.
They say he's in. Touchdown, Cape Henlopen. Jamison Tingle on the carry. And he puts the Vikings up 13-0. Now on the kick, number 28, Austin Tyndall. The hold by Michael Thompson. Snap's good, holds down, kick is up. And it's good. Cape Henlopen takes a 14-0 lead here. 11:54 to play in the first half. We'll stay right here with the action. Jim, so far, William Penn down 14-0. I mean, they're just kind of, it's two short fields, and they've held them off, but it's just inevitable scores.
They did, and Cape has not used the lead back, and that's okay. That's their offense. That's what they want to do. But I think that may have helped in this situation.
Right.
They did get in, but they had to really work for it. You're absolutely right, in that William Penn looks better than they did a week ago up front.
Tyndall kick it away. Receiver back to the 5. They're going to take it at about the 19 on the far side. Got some running room, gets it out to the 35. 1st and 10 for the Colonials.
Tate Morrow on the special team stop. It's funny, there hasn't been any misdirection.
Right.
Offensively.
Right. Trips to the near side for the Colonials.
They have 3 over 3.
Gardner goes right, comes back left and slides. Looks like a broken play there. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Thought it was the start of a counter option.
Yeah, but there was nobody here with him.
Nobody with him, right.
Second and 10 for William Penn at their own 42. Gardner in the shotgun, running back to his right. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Motion. Gardner takes it, short drop, looks right, throws right, has a receiver open, has the catch, has the first down across midfield, and about to the Cape Henlopen 46. We'll say number 9 on the catch, and that's Jameer Ross. They're saying number 8, Mason Lohman. Ball at the Cape Henlopen 47. 1st and 10 for the Colonials, their first down of the game.
Receiver did a nice job of sitting down right in the curl zone, and a good ball.
Slot to the near side, goes in motion. That's Kelly. Gardner takes a shotgun snap, short drop, looks right, moves his feet, goes to the right, slips and falls. Loss on the play.
Tried to cut off the inside foot.
Yep.
Not going to work.
Loss of, looks like 4 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 14 for the Colonials, back across their side of the 50.
And Gardner, he's a sophomore, I think. Yeah. Some young quarterback.
Second down, transfer from St. Mark's. Played for the Spartans last year.
There's the swing pass.
Swing pass out to their near side, and he's going to get it back across the original line of scrimmage. That looks like number 2 on the catch, Robert Daniels. Gain of 6 on the play, 3rd and 8.
Duffy, number 9, on the stop, and that is a play that they've gone to several times. And when they're in that, they'll run to the tight side and like the swing pass to the spread side.
3rd and 8. Trips to the far side. We're running back to the left of Gardner. He goes in motion. Gardner picks up the low snap, steps up in the pocket, throws, has a man open. That's number 11, Moaz Brooks, and he's got a first down for William Penn. So William Penn's starting to get things moving.
Yes. Batson on the stop, and Cape is really off of them. And as they start to drive deep, they're getting a nice curl area and a nice job of the quarterback zipping it in there, and good protection.
First and 10 for the Colonials. Ball at the Cape Henlopen 27. This is their first trip into Cape territory. Trips to the near side. Running back to the right of Gardner. And we're going to get a delay game. That's the second one on the Colonials.
Yeah, and it's a shame because
I'm sorry, that's motion.
Yeah, right. I think one of the wide receivers out here jumped.
Woodbridge 7, Wilmington Friends 0. So that brings up a 1st and 15. Ball moves back to the 32. William Penn Savart's 1 step forward, 2 steps back here with either penalties or loss on the play. Trips to the near side. Also have the running back on this side. Gardner rolls out, sets, throws, has a man inside the 30. That's number 8 on the catch, Mason Lohman. Picks up about 2 on the play.
Batson, 22 on the stop. And it's interesting, as you pointed out, they had 4 potential receivers to the left.
Right. Ball at the 29 of Cape Henlopen. 7:08 and counting here to play. In the first half. Got a bunch to the far side.
There's the swing again.
Oh, wide open. Takes it down inside the 20. He's going to be close to a first down. Went up, got the ball, and still had plenty of green in front of him, Jim.
Yes. They throw that well. That's not an easy pass to throw, the swing. You literally have to throw it right at the receiver. If you try to lead him, you're going to get the angles off. Tough ball to throw. He did a nice job with that.
3rd and inches for the Colonials. In the pistol. And that running back's deep in this pistol, too.
Yes.
Going to be a handoff up the middle. And he pushes it across the 15 for Colonials' first down. So 3 first downs on this drive for the Colonials, Jim. They're inside the 15. They're in the red zone for the first time tonight.
And when they throw that swing pass, because he's back about 5 yards in the backfield and they're giving him a little more room in the secondary, he gets that ball, he has some time to make moves. So it's an interesting play that they've chosen to ride on in this series.
Slot to the near side, receiver to the left. In the pistol, handoff again up the middle. Has a little bit of running room on the left side. Breaks a tackle inside the 5, the 4, to the goal line. And they're going to say he's short of the goal line. But there's a flag on the play. Illegal procedure.
Boy, that's a
William
shame.
Penn.
They just keep hurting themselves, and that was a nice play.
So 1st and 15, the ball's going to move back to about the 19.
Tingle on the stop, playing safety.
And now a little trouble getting things going again. And now they have to rush it, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Folks, we'll take one with them. The score, Cape Henlopen 14, William Penn 0.
Life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. 14-0 is your score. Colonial's on a drive. They've been as close as the 14, but so far tonight, 4 penalties for 25 yards, and they've all been just big-time penalties that have brought back big runs. So here we go. First down and 15. 3 receivers to the far side.
There he's open.
And incomplete. Jim, count this time. Tell me they're not unbalanced.
Right.
This time when they line up.
Jackson with another pass breakup. His second.
2nd and 15 for William Penn. I think they're bringing that 3rd receiver in off the wing and going unbalanced here.
Yes.
This time they don't.
You're okay.
A bunch to the far side. Gardner, quick pass out, batted and knocked down. 4:50 to play here in the half. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 15.
Nice play by the D-line, getting their hands up. And it's a shame because they were down deep.
Yeah, and then it ran it down to the 1.
Yeah.
And he got called back on an illegal procedure. Third and 15. Trips to the far side.
They've moved up now defensively.
Motion, well, they're going to flood that far side, aren't they? Thurs has a man at the 12. Going to pick up about 7 on the play, bring up 4th down. .430 and counting the play here in the first half. William Penn looking at a 4th and 8 in the red zone. Ball at the Cape Henlopen 12. Trips to the near side. Receiver to the far side. Pistol formation. Looks left, rolls left. Has some running room. Drops back. Throws to the back of the end zone. Overthrown.
A little too deep.
Turnover on downs. So it'll be Cape's ball, 1st and 10 from their own 12.
Cape with a nice defensive series with the help of a couple penalties.
Right. So 3:48 to play here in the first half. Cape takes over. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Win the Day Planner halftime stats, your one-stop shop to help student and athletes realize the power of planning. Win the Day helps student athletes to become the best version of themselves. You can find out more about them online at www.winthedayplanner.com. .348 to go here in the half. Slot to the near side. Receiver on the far side comes in tight. Tingle in the shotgun.
And both backers.
He's got some running room. Gets out across the 30 or to 25 to the 30. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Little read option there.
Yep. And they had it heavy in the inside. Both inside linebackers blitzed that time.
So 1st and 10 from their own 30. It looks like Tingle wants a new football. Oh, they had the wrong one. They had William Penn's ball.
Oh, okay.
Wide receiver wide to the left side of the field. And that's where he's looking. Has him on the slant. Picks up about 8 on the play.
Nice ball. Morris on the stop, number 13. Forcing that corner to play him one-on-one. Not getting it much help from the linebackers on the inside to get underneath it.
2nd and 2 for the Vikings. 2:30 to play and counting here in the first half. The Vikings lead 14-0. Trips to the near side. Now they empty the backfield. Tingle short drop, looks right, pulls it down under some pressure. Runs, has the first down. Trying to get to the sideline and does. Gets out of bounds at his own 46. 2:09 to play.
Very heady play. Keep the clock on your side. One less hit you have to take.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty heady. I like him.
First and 10 for Cape Henlopen. Ball sits at their own 46. 2:09 to play. They lead 14-0 here in the first half. Slot to the near side. Receiver wide to the left. Tingle in the shotgun. Motion comes to the near side. And reads it, pulls it out. Is wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. And took the lineman with him.
Coates on the tackle. And he was reading the down lineman that time. If he comes upfield and he's going to hand it. If not, he's going to keep it. D lineman did a nice job.
Well, he just took the offensive lineman with him back there and joined me in this sack here. Minute 30 to go. 2nd and 13. This time hands off to Batson.
Yep.
He's out into William Penn territory. There's a flag on the play.
And they were short Penn was short a man in that side.
Hold on the Vikings.
Daniels on the stop, number 2 for Penn.
That's their first penalty of the game. That's going to bring up a 2nd and long for the Vikings. Ball on their own 37. Minute 14 to play.
They'll probably work the sidelines in this situation.
They have only one timeout left.
Yeah.
Remember, they used one on the second play of the game.
Right.
Chip Nat might be just willing to take this 14-0 into the half. Unless he can break a long run. Receiver goes wide to the left. Slot to the near side. Batson to the left of Tingle. Hands off. And he's wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of about 1. Loss of 1 on the play. Under 30 to go. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 20.
54, Roberts on the stop, and he had help from Ross, who...
I think Cape's going to let time expire here. Go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead. And that is what they're going to do. Folks, your Dover Federal Credit Union voted an 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. The Dover Federal Credit Union halftime score, Cape Henlopen 14, William Penn 0. Folks, we'll be right back with some halftime stats at the end of halftime. It's going to be a 15-minute halftime.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top-quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We loved ours.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
Do without the graphic. And welcome to the Win Today Planner halftime stats. Win Today Planner, your one-stop shop for help students and athletes realize the power of planning. Win Today helps student athletes become the best version of themselves. You can find out more about information online at wintodayplanner.com. The total yardage for William Penn, 55, and that's all been through the air, 3 first downs. For Cape Henlopen, 103 yards total, 49 rushing, 54 passing, 6 first downs. Neither team has suffered a turnover. Batson got the first score with an 8-yard run with 6:49 to go in the first, and then Tingle with a 1-yard run at the start of the second quarter. Let's look at the individual performances tonight. Osmere Batten, 6 carries for 15 yards and a touchdown. Tingle, 7 carries and 34 yards with a touchdown for Cape. Jackson has 2 catches for 35. Batson, 1 for 16. Brooks has 1 catch for 17. And Lamar has 2 catches for 14. Tingle, 6 of 6 for 54 yards, and Gardner, 6 of 11 for 55. Jim, this William Penn team is they're just like stepping on their own toes here tonight. You know, they've gotten down in the red zone twice and came away with no points, mostly because of their 4 penalties for 25 yards.
Yeah, it's a shame. They are performing better than they did a week ago in regard to their offense. But the penalties, most penalties come from mental mistakes.
Right.
And need to get their focus in because they were moving. And not going to help them to keep. I mean, you're down at the 1-yard line and you end up back at about the 14-15 after you get finished with the penalties.
So we're waiting for our Cape Henlopen is back on the field.
Everybody got the 50-50 tickets out?
And waiting for William Penn to come back.
6-5-9-0-0-0. That number again, 6-5-9-0-0-0.
Folks, our 2025 sponsors for your downstate game of the week: Sodell Concepts, 14 restaurants along the culinary coast; Arena's Deli; Louis Pizza; Active Pest Solution; Premier Physical Therapy; Jawan Johnson State Farm; First State Orthopedics; Compete Event Management; Capstone Homes; Barclay Heating and Air; Dover Federal Credit Union; and Win the Day Planner.
Yeah, the hot player defensively is Jameer Ross, and we had that last week also.
Right.
He's at 4 tackles. It's just been a kind of a lull back and forth. Not a lot of big plays or movement. I'm sure there'll be adjustments at halftime, and people take a little different approach.
And the clock winds down from halftime. Both teams back on their sideline. Cape deferred the kickoff, so they'll receive here to start the second half. Yeah. And I don't think they've had the ball on their side of the 50 yet, have they?
No. No, I do not think so. It'll be interesting. You get in there at halftime. You want to collect. Okay, what were our best plays?
Right.
Do we need to alter a formation? So that's why it's always exciting when you start that third quarter. Cape's out and ready to go.
Some scores here at halftime before we get started on our out-of-town scoreboard. Caravel leads Red Lions 6-0. Laurel leads Brandywine 23-13. Wow. St. Mark's is leading St. George's 17-0. Last we had Woodbridge still up over Friends.
That's an interesting.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, it really is. Gee.
Folks, we will have no scoreboard for the rest of the game. They've done something with the internet right before kickoff, and we're just having a hard time dealing with it. We're going to have to shut it off just so we can keep the stream going. But it's 14-0 Cape Henlopen at the start of the third quarter here.
Number 5, Amari Jackson.
So William Penn will kick it away. Back deep for the Vikings, number 5, Amari Jackson, and number 7, Anthony Francis. And kicks it on the ground, gets a high bounce at about the 15 where Francis picks it up, runs up the middle, and he's broken free. Takes it out to the numbers. And caught from behind, touchdown saving tackle inside the 5. So once again, they'll start on the plus side.
Great way to start a half.
To the ball, 1st and goal from the 3.
Francis with a heck of a burst.
$14-0 lead for Cape, 11:43 to play here at the start of the second half. Tingle in the shotgun. 2 receivers come out wide to the right. Bats in to the right of Tingle. It's going to be Batson hit at the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play. Second and goal for the Vikings.
54 on the stop, and they have been successful inside defensively.
Probably going to see maybe Tingle again off the edge.
Yep. Unless they just try to out-sprint someone to the
Second
corner.
and goal on the 4. This time Batson moves to the left. Motion. Tingle drops back, looks right, throws under some pressure, and tries to get off a shovel pass, throws it late. It's intercepted in the end zone. Wow, just William Penn likes to play with danger inside that 5. Tingle suffers his first interception of the season. Maybe in an up 14 a ball you just pull down and try to get out of bounds.
Yeah.
But, kid trying to make a play. He's an athlete.
That's a legitimate short yardage. They will throw it on short yardage. They're not afraid to do that.
Oh, they're saying incomplete.
Oh, okay.
So that brings it 3rd and goal from the 4.
A lot of people to the left.
Tingle straight back, looking to his left. Flush to the left, goes straight back, throws deep, and incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's one of those things when somebody's returning a kick, you're like, oh, I wish he would have got in. We don't have to load up the O.
See what the call is here. If there is a call. Maybe there wasn't a flag on the play. So it's going to be pass interference on the defense. So 3rd down and goal from the 2. Twice there, Tingle's bought time for himself.
Yeah.
2 plays in a row. William Penn coach is not happy with the call. So we've got a receiver wide to the right, probably looking at a slant pattern here. Motion. Hand off the bat. No, he pulls it, throws it, and touchdown. Tingle to Francis. 2-yard touchdown pitch and catch.
Handoff, fake handoff, drew enough people in,
right.
Put him wide open. Extra point.
It's good. Tyndall's kick's good, and the Vikings go up 21-0 with 10:35 to play. That was the longest minute and 30 seconds I've been through there, Jim. Folks, we'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Folks, our Pigskin Picks are presented by Compete Event Management. They run wrestling tournaments throughout the state and even have an apparel line that can be personalized for your tournament. Not looking to run an event, but looking for competition? Compete events are where you want to be. They are well run and organized. Their next upcoming event, the Primal Showdown at St. George's High School in Middletown. So the Vikings take a 21-0 lead after the long kickoff return by Francis, and he gets the touchdown with it on the pass from Tingle. Short kick. It's going to be taken out about the 18. Got some running room on the left side, gets behind some blockers, and then it runs into traffic. That was Daniels on the return. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for William Penn at their own 26. It is really taking a long time to get things going tonight. 1st and 10 for William Penn.
4-man front. Swing pass again.
Incomplete. Intended for number 8, Mason Lohman.
No, you're right. It just seems like there's a little bit of zip that's missing. Urgency to get up to the ball and get ready to roll.
Second and 10 for William Penn. Pistol formation, a bunch to the right. Handoff. That's to, looks like number 5, Foxworth. Short gain on the play. And we have an injury. Folks, we'll take a quick commercial timeout as we have a player down. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. Player gets up and off the field under his own power. Brings up a 3rd and 7. And it looks like the quarterback was, or the center was down on that play. Appoquinimink 14, Dover 6. So we have a bunch here to the near side. Running back to the left, so they flood this side. Shotgun formation for Gardner. Gardner rolls left. Looks downfield, throws, has a man open, incomplete off the fingertips of number 11, Brooks. Kind of got turned around on that.
Threw that a distance.
He did. Really Brooks appeared to be looking outside shoulder and had to turn it back around. Still almost made a spectacular catch. That's 4th down for the Colonials. One thing on the passing game, the line has given Gardner time.
They have, yes.
He does seem like to roll out to his left side, though. Has to get those feet set. Punt formation for the Colonials. And gets it off this one, a high end over end. And then it looks like he wants to float. That's off a Cape Henlopen receiver. I think William Penn has it. And they do. Muffed punt. William Penn ball at the Cape 35.
It's like number 8 recovered that. Mason Lohman, a senior wideout.
That ball, Jim, looked like it started end over end and turned into a float. And then I think it looked like it drifted behind him. And
gives them a big break.
They're hard enough to catch when they're just spiraling.
Yes.
1st and 10 for William Penn. Clock running, 9:28 and counting. Here in the 3rd quarter, Cape Henlopen leads 21-0. Trips to the near side. Now motion front. Comes that. Throw it has a man off the fingertips and gets turned around on the play. They got some guys streaking down the field, that's for sure.
Yes.
Intended for Kelly, incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 35.
And, you know, Gardner, a 10th grader, zips it in there.
He does have a good arm.
Yes.
Strong arm. Pistol formation. Let's see if they go back to that zone attack there.
Yep.
And they do. Takes it down inside the 30 to the 29. Foxworth on the carry. Pickup of about 6.
Handy on the stop. Tyrone Handy, number 8, a senior.
3rd and 4 for the Colonials. Again, here they are at the 29. They were here in the 1st quarter and just couldn't, or excuse me, the 2nd quarter, and they just couldn't punch it in. Let's see if they've cleaned up the penalties. That was the biggest problem in the first half. This time to number 20, Rutto, and he's going to be just shy of a first down. Every time number 5, Amari Jackson, walks away from, I think there's a flag on the play with his yellow shoes. 4th and 1 for the Colonials. Yeah, even up 21-0 right now, Jim. This is a test right here for Cape Henlopen down the road.
Yes.
Can they get off the field here? Because in a few short weeks, they got a team by the name of Sussex Central coming to town that will. And I don't think they're going to get it. They do. No. They stand up. Turnover on downs for the Vikings. Cape have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 26, so they passed the test. They're on 4th down.
Great turn away. He really was low and got off the ball.
And to finish my thought there, we watched Sussex Central last week, and 3rd and short, 1st and a few 4th downs they went on. They will test you with their run game.
Yes.
And that's our next game here. Not next game, but when we come back to Cape Henlopen, it'll be the Sussex Central Golden Knights.
There'll be some people here for that one.
Yeah, they will. First and 10 for Cape Henlopen. Ball at their own 26. 7:26 to play, 3rd quarter. Cape leads 21-0. Tingle rolls left, looks, has a man open.
Makes the grab.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Looked like Mackay Jackson on that catch.
Yep.
Or sorry, gain of 13 on the play. Yep. 1st down for the Vikings. William Penn's going to bring some pressure here.
Yep. Same thing they did last week, bringing those 2 inside backers.
Batson goes through the hole sideways, gets the 1st down. Pickup of about 12. And a late flag.
Foxworth, 5. But there were others. I cannot get the numbers. Fox was the first one I've seen.
I would say the Vikings are walking backwards. So, personal foul on the Vikings. So still a 1st down, just back a few yards from where they started. It's going to be at their own 35. 1st and 10. At the end of the game, folks, we'll have an active pest solution pest of the game and our DE 302 player of the game. Pulls out the, big hit on Batson. Excuse me, Richards. Went up to bring down a high pass.
Now they're starting. Why? You made a great play. Leave it alone.
Big hit by Early on that. Batson initially got up and then went back down. So, folks, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
And Richards back up off the field under his own power. We had a William Penn player. Looked like a cramping issue. Number 20, Aiden Rudo. He gets up off the field under his own power. So incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10. .606 to play. This is the 3rd quarter. I feel like we're dragging the cinder block in the sand.
Nice one. It is. It's just hard to describe.
Second and 10 for Cape Henlopen. Ball at their own 35.
And then even front.
Looking downfield, has a guy open. Inside the 40, out of bounds at about the 33. See if we can get a number on that. These Cape jerseys are tough.
Yeah.
With a dark gray and Columbia blue.
18.
There's the 18, Aiden Loomuth. First down, Cape Henlopen now in William Penn territory.
You're very patient to watch him come across the field, and once he hit the opening area, he threw the ball.
Ball at the 34 of William Penn. 5:55 to play here. Twice we've had the same digits up there. We had 3:33 earlier, now 5:55.
Lotto. It's my grandmother would say.
Split to the near side. Motion and speed sweep. And nowhere to go. That's Loomuth again. He's tackled before he gets out of bounds. Clock running. It's a gain of 4 on the play, 3 on the play.
5, Chase Foxworth. His 4th tackle of the evening.
Second and 7 for Cape Henlopen. Empty backfield. Tingle looks over the middle, has a man open. That's a touchdown for Tingle. Richards, the player that was hurt on that hit, pulls it in. And the Vikings go up 27-0.
Nice ball, good patience.
.507 to play here in the 3rd quarter. And the kick is good, 28-0, Cape Henlopen. Folks, we'll be back after this commercial timeout.
You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest Solutions, we don't spray and pray. Professionalism and continuing education sets us apart.
We are Quality Pro certified, the mark of excellence in pest management.
And we have an associate certified entomologist on staff,
providing environmentally sound solutions to our customers.
Our proactive pest plan offers the best pledge guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active without the E. You've probably seen this.
And welcome back to the beach. 5:07 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Cape Henlopen leads 28-0 as they get ready to kick it away. And the ball falls off the tee. St. George's getting back in the game, 17-14 with St. Mark's at the half.
St. George's runs a pounding run game.
Takes it at about the 14. And just runs away from, runs into about 3 Cape defenders, then runs away. Takes it out to the 40-45 midfield. And William Penn will start in plus territory.
On the tackle for the Vikings, 44, James Reed, an 11th grader, linebacker.
First and 10 for the Colonials at the Cape Henlopen 47.
Trouble setting up the sticks for some reason.
And the ball.
Yeah, I won't say it.
I mean, this third quarter has been like.
I like your description.
Driving a cement block through sand.
Yeah, that's good.
Play action with Foxwell. Has a man inside the 15. That pass complete to Brooks, who made an outstanding catch as he ran by the defender. I tell you, Jim, if William Penn figures this out throughout the season, they've got athletes and weapons.
They have athletes. Morrow on the stop that time.
Trips to the near side, as is the running back. Gardner takes it, rolls left. Throws incomplete, intended for Lohman. Kind of feel he rushes that a little bit, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
A few times now he's thrown that pass. He likes to roll to his left, and he lets it rip before he can get his feet down. Second and 10 for William Penn. Handoff, left side, stretch play, takes it down inside the 10. Foxworth on the carry, has the ball at the Cape, looks like 9-yard line. Third and about 8.
59 on the stop. Morales Ribeiro, a 9th grader, seeing some time.
Some play action. Gardner going to take it himself. Touchdown, William Penn. Cam Gardner on the run. 9-yard run.
Nice short boot action. Froze the defense.
28-6 for Cape Henlopen. And William Penn will attempt to kick the extra point. It's going to be hard to see this number with his hair hanging down. It's like 20, 25, 26. 26, Malachi Morgan on for the extra point. Gets it up. And it's good. Your score with 3:51 to play in the third quarter. Cape Henlopen 28, William Penn 7. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Stay cool this summer.
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barkley Heating and Air.
Couple receivers back deep. Looks like Jackson and Francis. Francis had the big run to start the second half. Ball on the ground. Takes a hop. Goes off the hands into Francis's hands. And makes something out of nothing. Gets it out to about the 27. 1st and 10, Cape Henlopen.
Nine, Ross. 5th tackle of the evening.
And there's the ready to play whistle. Three receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Batson to the right of Tingle. Francis comes in motion, speed sweep with Francis. Does have some running room. Hit at the 40, dives forward for a first down. Gets the ball out to about the 41. First down for the Vikings.
Rudo on the tackle, number 20. And then I think he tapped his helmet, went to the sideline, so little injury.
He had the cramp earlier.
No cramp, okay, very good. 21 just went off, limping with a cramp for William Penn.
First down for the Vikings. Pulls the
keeper.
Yep. And hit, taken down out about the 49. Picks up about 8 on the play.
Number 5, Foxworth on the stop.
Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2 for the Vikings.
His 5th tackle, but not good when your safety's leading tackles.
2:38 and counting here to play in the 3rd quarter. Wide receivers swap sides.
Got a lot of shifting and movement.
Flag on the play. Tingle rolls left, still looking downfield. And runs for the first down, steps out of bounds, but we have a flag on the play.
We have somebody down for William Penn. Looks like 70.
And we have a Cape player down here at the 25.
70 is huge. Ziar Hill, senior offensive and defensive tackle.
Initial indication is penalty on Cape. Illegal procedure. So they shifted themselves into a penalty. Loss of 5 on the play brings up
you're good.
2nd and 7.
We didn't get a Mr. and Mrs. tonight yet.
No.
So we've had all the numbers.
Thank you, athletic directors, for making sure all the numbers are on the. Now, you hope you didn't jinx us. Second down and 7 for the Vikings.
Empty.
Tingle flushes right, throws downfield, has a man open and off the fingertips. I believe that is Lamuth. Brings up 3rd and 7.
And he had time back. Now, what a lot of people will do when it's empty, they'll take their one remaining linebacker, and he has the quarterback no matter where he goes. He blitzes, he chases him down.
And Cape will take their first time out here.
Coach Knapp not real happy at the moment.
Folks, we're going to head take one with them with 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Your score, Cape Henlopen 28, Penn 7.
Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of professionals to help you plan your dream wedding. From our in-house florist to our award-winning culinary team, we will take care of everything, making sure your day will be one to remember. Reach out today to schedule your tour at Baywood. The clubhouse at Baywood is a full.
And we're back to the beach. About ready to get play underway here with 1:23 to go. Trips to the near side. Tingle takes the shotgun snap. Throws down the sideline. And that is incomplete.
Good defensive play by the safety coming over to help.
I was kind of looking maybe offensive interference there as he's got that arm extended in the chest, but.
Number 1 is cramping up.
Apo leads Dover 21-6. Laurel wins the Battle of the Bone. They beat Brandywine 26-19. Jim, you know why it's called the Battle of the Bone?
Battle of the Bone.
You know why?
Both Bulldogs.
Both Bulldogs,
Yep.
yeah.
We were Bulldogs, so I know that one.
Okay.
Oh.
So 4th and 7. One thing we have not seen is a Cape punter, and I think we're going to see him for the first time tonight.
Now, they rush hard on their punts all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They did last week. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, what do you got to lose?
Back to punt number 9, Naven Duffy, all-conference punter.
They have a bunch packed up on the line right now. There's 7 up.
High floater. Well, that went off a Penn receiver, but Penn recovers it. It'll be first down for the Colonials. Not sure where they're at in the game. Somewhere in the third quarter, Cesar Rodney leads J.M. Bennett 28-7. Riders looking to get off to 2-0 for the first time in a long time. So ball will be at the William Penn 27, 1st and 10 for the Colonials. Last time they had the ball, they stuck it in the end zone for the first time tonight.
I think they have some younger old linemen in there right now. A couple guys were dinged and cramps and things.
And whistles on the play. Offsides, Cape Henlopen. Or as they call it, encroachment. First and 5 for William Penn. Ball out to the 32. The handoff to Foxworth. Has some running room. Gets back to the line of scrimmage plus some. He's so deep in that pistol.
Yeah, it takes a while to get back to the
Right.
line.
But when he gets that there, he hits it hard.
Nice stop that time by 50.
Peyton, gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 3. William Penn going with a no huddle. Gardner lets one go downfield and lands harmlessly around the 35. Brings up a 3rd and 3. Third and 3 for the Colonials. Ball at their own 34-yard line. And they bring Brooks wide to the near side.
3rd and about 4.
And roll out, throw, and incomplete. Kelly tried to sell it.
Yes, he did. Yep. The official here made no hesitation at all, did a nice job.
Brings up a 4th and 3. And William Penn will bring on the punt team. .5 to play here in the third quarter.
Cape with 6 up on the line. And
William Penn missing a player.
yeah, William Penn.
And they have to burn a timeout.
Oh,
So we'll take one with them with 14.5 to play in this never-ending third quarter. Cape Henlopen 28, William Penn 7.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Here we are back for what may be the final play of the third quarter. And William Penn looks to punt it away. Nice high punt, end over end. And bounces straight up in the air. And of course, I'll down it with 4 seconds left. So 4 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. First and 10 for the Vikings from their own 32. They lead 28-7.
You're still, right now, the white hat was looking at his watch.
Gotta be worried if this guy down here looks at his watch. And he's probably looking at his watch. Like, is it really not a clock? Motion, Tingle takes the snap, and we have a whistle. In illegal procedure, Cape Henlopen. It's their fourth penalty of the second half, or the third quarter.
Be anxious to see the total count.
Oh, I can tell you, I've been keeping
you have it? Oh, I thought Dave had. Okay.
William Penn has 5 penalties, and Cape Henlopen has 5, but 4 of Cape's have been here in the third quarter. First and 15 for Cape. Moves the ball back to their 27. And it's going to be Francis, cuts it up, picks up about 5 on the play, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Cape Henlopen 28, William Penn 7. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
On the stop, number 50.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air. Looking to stay cool.
So about the fourth quarter, about to start. It's one good thing they have here at Cape Henlopen. They tell them start of the fourth quarter to make your phone call, or you're on the cleanup crew.
How do they pick that?
If you're still here and your parent hasn't picked you up, you're on the cleanup crew.
That's a great move.
Tingle in the shotgun. Has a receiver wide here to the near side. Throws slant to Jackson, first down.
Stop by Daniels, number 2.
First and 10, Cape Henlopen. Ball moves out to the 43. Pulls it out from Francis. He's going to get plus yardage. And a late flag. And, man, he launched that thing. And so that means it's a personal foul. And we have an injury.
Ross with the stop, and he's keeping up what he did last week. He has 5 tackles and 1 special team tackle. Number 9, he's a good player. But this is almost like a first week game with the number of cramps and things that we're going through. Yeah,
and we have another penalty here. That flag went up and then about 10 yards the other way. Got caught up in that wind.
That bay breeze?
The bay breeze, but it went against the bay breeze. Unsportsmanlike on William Penn. So that'll be a first down with the penalty.
That was their center that went out. Xavier Lee, a senior. Defensive lineman in this case.
First down for Cape Henlopen at the William Penn 36. Batson on the carry. Initially wrapped up in the backfield, but bounces out and picks up about 6 on the play.
Number 10, Jaden Elliott, a junior on the tackle, tight end linebacker.
Second and 4 for Cape Henlopen. Ball at the 20. Pulls it from Batson and has a receiver gain of about 1. Sorry, the ball's at the 30. That was Richards, number 24.
Foxworth on the stop. Senior, his 6th tackle.
Tingle comes to the sideline to get the play. 3rd and 3. I don't understand why he comes to the sideline, gets a play, and then they signal him in.
Unless the formation's being signaled there.
Right. Hey, man, you're going to get an illegal procedure out of it. So they're going to back him up 5, make it 3rd and 8.
And I don't mean it's in a negative way, but in maybe another 2 minutes or so, I'd get Tingle out of there.
Right, yeah.
Save him.
Yeah, you're up 3 scores.
He's only going to get better. You don't want him to take a late shot. But I'm sure Coach knows why.
3rd and 8. Slot to the far side. Tingle in the shotgun. And we have another penalty. As of now, it's 7-4. I'll text you if there's a change. Another false start against the Vikings. Makes it a 3rd and 13. Ball moves back to the 39. .803 and counting here to play in the 4th. 3rd and 13 for the Vikings. Still seems to be some confusion. Tingle under pressure, throws incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And on comes the punt unit. So 7:46 to play here in the 4th quarter. Cape up 28-7. But they're going to punt it from the William Penn 39. They were sitting at a 3rd and 3 there, Jim. 3 straight illegal procedure penalties.
And they have a lot of. They have a full bench. I mean, they have a lot of kids on this team, and a youth program that really is active.
Nice high spiral punt. Takes a Cape bounce and goes out of bounds at the, let's see where he stops. 14. 1st and 10, William Penn.
Once again, students, a reminder.
7:39 to go here, 4th quarter.
Already?
Yeah, I know. Definitely moved faster than the 3rd. Gardner in the pistol. Hand off to Foxworth. Bounces to the outside. Goes out of bounds at about the 17 flag on the play.
Hey, what?
Foxworth on the carry. Pushed out of bounds for number 14, Max Beck. Flag on the play.
Number 14, Max Beck did a nice job running downhill.
Holding on William Penn. Heavily penalized game here tonight, Jim.
Yeah, this is
something these two teams have to clean up before they get into their district play. Ball goes back to the 11. Like a 1st and 14. So it was a downhill hold, or downfield hold. The ones that drive coaches crazy. Gardner throws incomplete, broken up. Looked like number 18 or 14. That is Max Beck. And he's shaking up on the play.
He went back down.
That was 18.
Yep. Limouth. Aiden Limouth.
Incomplete pass makes it a 2nd and 14 for the Colonials. Backed up to their own 11. There's a handoff to Foxworth. Makes a cut at the line of scrimmage. Gets it out to the 16. Pick up a 5.
Richards, number 24, on the stop, a senior. He's listed as a running back, a tight end, and a linebacker. So he can do a lot of things. Trips.
Reverses field, throws right, and throws it out of bounds.
Good.
Brings up 4th down and 8. .6:42 to play. We've sent the bling chain down with our photographer, Lauren.
More whistles.
And timeout, William Penn. Looks like they're going to go for it here on a 4th and 8. We're going to stay right here. Heavy penalized second half. William Penn, 3 penalties for 30 yards. Cape Henlopen, 6 penalties for 35 yards. I think if I'm Cape now, I get Tingle out. Rest him. You're traveling to Lake Forest next week.
Yeah,
they may be AA, but they're a pretty good AA team.
Yeah. And this is a chance to mature the rest of those kids.
Right.
Bring them in, get them time.
So William Penn will punt it away.
Okay, they have 11.
He almost kicked his own guy. Takes a big William Penn bounce out to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Cape Henlopen in plus territory, 6:31 to play. And it is going to be a new quarterback, number 2, Michael Thompson.
Good move. Good move.
Senior.
Get him time. You never know when you're going to need
That's
him.
right.
Now in the quarterback for the Vikings, number 2, Mikey Thompson.
Remember many years ago, Woodbridge on the road had their quarterback break his leg, and a young man by the name of Troy Haynes took over the game and then took over the team for the next 3 years. Hand off to Batson. He takes it down inside the 35.
Tackle that time by Snowden, an 11th grade linebacker.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Caravel leads Red Lion 21-6. St. George's goes back on top of St. Mark's 21-7, and Woodbridge leads Wilmington Friends 7-6. Almost did that game, but we've done it so many years, I wanted to get some different teams on here. Batson again, runs away from trouble, but just runs. No, he gets away. Reverses his field. He's at the 30, the 20, 15-10, 5, touchdown. Osmir Batten.
Quite the run.
What, his second touchdown tonight? (34-7), 5:26 to play. He was bottled up in the backfield, Jim, and never gave up on it.
Some great feet. Nice run.
Only a junior. And the kick is up and good. 35-7 is your fourth quarter score. Folks, we'll be back after this commercial timeout. Welcome back. 5:26 to play here, fourth quarter. Cape goes up 35-7 as they'll kick it away.
I think there's 12 on the field.
Oh, yeah.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Goes through the hands. You got to get on that. Okay. Through the end zone. Touchback, Cape.
Yeah, I thought I had 12, but no, I must be wrong.
And a little timeout here? No.
Oh.
Player running off the field.
That would be punishment.
35-7, first and 10. Colonials ball at their own 20. Throws it downfield, has a man breaking open, broken up. Just a little underthrown. It was Morrow on the breakup. So Cape starting to get some backups in on defense as well. Handoff, that is number 20. Ruddo on the carry. Picks up about 8.
Shockley Taylor on the tackle, a senior.
3rd and 3 for the Colonials. Gardner's pass caught. No, incomplete. I thought it went through the hands of 2 receivers.
Yeah, a little tussle out there in the middle.
Brings up a 4th and 3.
Uh-oh. There goes one. Unsportsmanlike.
Against Cape. We're just going to put it in. We're just going to put it in my truck. Did you get a picture, right?
Yes. Do you want me to upload that to Dropbox too?
Did you get?
I said, do you want me to put it in Dropbox?
Yeah. Did you get one with your phone?
Yes.
Just send that to me.
Okay, I did. I think it's said. Thank you.
15-yard penalty against the Vikings. A 15-yard equipment violation penalty. 1st and 10 for the Colonials. Trips to the far side. 4:30 and counting here in the 4th. Rutto again, but runs, I think, into his own guy and then was tackled by number 51.
51, Godwin Curtis, 11th grade O-line, D-line.
Second and 11 for the Colonials. Gardner looking downfield, rolls right. Throws deep, has a man open. And incomplete, intended for number 11, Miwaz Brooks. Brings up a 3rd and 11. Over the middle, incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Intended for Kelly. 3:39 to play. Going for it on 4th and 11. Has a man. Is it complete? Waiting for a signal.
Thought he was.
Catch, 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down.
Number 8 on the catch, Lohman. Came back to help his quarterback out. Those are some of the toughest balls to catch, coming right back at it.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Colonials at the Cape 45. Gardner rolls left, looks up, under some pressure, rolls more to his left, takes off running, and goes out of bounds about 9 yards on the carry.
Okay. I was wondering if they were going to toss a flag on that, but no. Probably the best thing is keep it rolling.
Gain of 9 on the play. Second and 1. 2:59 to play here in the game. William Penn trails 35-7. Handoff to Foxworth. He's got the 1st down. Ball's on the ground.
Tackled by 14, and then the ball came out. Max Beck.
They're going to say runner down, it looks like. And Foxworth slow getting up. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout as we have a player down. We'll be right back.
All conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner, stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick. Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex.
So it was a fumble on the play. Cape ball.
Take over on their own 33-yard line. Cordell Richards had 4 tackles.
We'll go with that.
Is that?
If he caught some ball, he had a touchdown too.
Okay.
1st and 10 for Cape Henlopen. Ball at their own 33. 2:48 to play. Coming up in the post game, we'll have our pest of the game and our DE 302 player of the game, which we can probably announce shortly because we've already taken his picture. We're going to have it popped up here a little bit later. Handoff left side. Not a lot of running room there. That was Jerry Jackson on the carry. Second and 10 for Cape Henlopen. Short gain on the play. Jackson picks up about 4. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. It looks like Coach Coach Knapp has unloaded the bench somewhat. On AstroTurf, you can't call them fresh, clean uniforms anymore because nobody's uniforms get dirty on the artificial turf. And first down for the Vikings. And looks like we have another new quarterback in the game. Can't see his number. Hand off to Jackson. No gain on the play. The new quarterback's number 16, Mitchell DeSabatino, sophomore.
Pushed out of bounds for number 30, Fury Coots.
Caesar Rodney, fourth quarter, leads J.M. Bennett 42-7. So the Riders are going to start 2-0. I have to go back and look at the past years. I guess we have a penalty here. actually a face mask. I guess I don't know. We haven't got a call yet. It was important enough to call, but it wasn't important enough to tell us.
What? I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, here. I guess we're going. Now he just winded the clock, and now he's going to give us a call. Unsportsmanlike William Penn. That's just another one.
End it.
Yeah. Just throw the ball in the air.
There's another one now. Another one. 11 just said something. Yeah, because that could get crazy.
Hopefully Cape will just take a knee here and end this. Or we'll have to bring Herbstreet's dog in to finish the game.
Lapper. Let me be interested to see how this last play goes.
And that's what they're going to do. Take a knee. So that's the game, folks. We're going to go right to our post game. And the answer on the board. Jim Tack, who is your pest of the game? Brought to you by Active Pest Solutions.
Cordell Richards, 4 tackles and a touchdown tonight. He's our pest.
Our win the day planner post game stats for William Penn: 154 total yards, 49 rushing, 105 passing, just 6 first downs, and they had a turnover. For the Cape Henlopen Vikings, 263 yards, 119 rushing, 144 passing, 13 first downs. Tingle, 9 carries for 47 yards. Batson, 10 for 67. Foxworth, 7 for 23. And a whole bunch of guys making catches for both teams. Let's go to the quarterbacks. Tingle, 10 of 14 for 144. Gardner, 7 of 23 for 105. Our DE 302 player of the game, Osmir Batten, number 22, 10 carries for 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 catches for 17 yards. Oz Batten will have your picture up on social media by the end of the night. Folks, next week, the Cape Henlopen Vikings, they head north to Felton to take on AA Lake Forest Spartans, and William Penn idle next week before hosting St. Mark's the following Saturday at a noon kickoff. Jim, your thoughts on tonight?
I don't want to tell the truth, but it was slow. I think Cape has some really good players, but they're gonna have to get them less penalties.
Right.
Pay attention to the offsides and the snap count, and I'm sure Coach will do that. I thought at first that William Penn would be a little bit, when you come apart at the end and you start getting the unsportsmanlike, not a big fan of that. But Coach knows he knows what he's doing, and at Cape.
Both teams have a lot to clean up. I think you said it very well in the third quarter. This was kind of like a week 1 game.
Yep.
They've got a lot of things to clean up, and they got to clean them up before they get to district play. District AAA is no joke. So, folks, next week our crew will head a few miles west as we go back to the castle as the Woodbridge Blue Raiders take on the Sussex Central Golden Knights in a cross-class game. The Settle pregame show begins at 6:35 with kickoff at 7. College football tomorrow. University of Delaware, they head out west to take on Colorado at 3:30. Albany comes to Del State at 1. Game day show. Michigan, number 14 at Oklahoma, number 18, 7:30. And some other notable college games on the roster tomorrow. Iowa State ranked number 22 at noon. Oklahoma State, number 7, Oregon at 3:30. And Arizona State at number 11 and Mississippi State. That's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For our cameraman Brandon Hill, Missy Holliquist, and Lauren Dickerson, our stat man Dave Marvel, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, and my broadcast partner Jim Tack. I am Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching tonight. Again, the final score, Cape Henlopen 35, William Penn 7. Have a safe sports-filled weekend from all of us here at 302 Sports.